Morning, everybody. I've been practicing a lot for the IBO Triple Crown shoot this year. This will be my first time ever trying to do it, and the first leg is in 2 weeks, I think. Me and my father already got a campsite laid out, and we're registered to shoot. It's about a 5-hour drive from the house in Indiana. It's in West Virginia is where the shoot is. But like I said, it's my first time ever doing it, so I've been practicing a lot and the attempt to shoot well. I do not all the local 3D shoots. I do 2 local 3D shoots a month, and I average about a 230. When I'm shooting really good, I'm up in the 240s, 245 and up. I've only ever shot a 250 once, but I'm trying to push myself and keep practicing so I can get better. So what I do is I got a burlap bag down there with a 10 ring, an 8 ring, and then obviously 5 everywhere else. And I've just been shooting it 30 times, keeping score. This will be my 5th time doing it, and so far the scores have been terrible. I have not shot above a 220 on it. But I guess if I'm gonna shoot terrible, I'd rather shoot terrible at this than terrible at an actual shoot. But a few things I'm gonna try. With IBO, all your arrows have to match, which I never used to make all my arrows match, but for this I did. And I got 2 sets of arrows. I haven't really decided on which ones I'm gonna try yet. These first ones here, my father actually made for me when I bought the Black Widow. They're 11/32 quart cedar. I think they're 29 inches with a 125 grain glue-on tip. They got 5-inch fletching on them. I call them my Patriot arrows for obvious reasons. I do know my father is going to be shooting arrows that he made out of this set too. So that's one option I got. The other option I got is these. They're 11/32 tapered down to 5/16 on the end. When I bought them, they said they were all weight matched. I made these myself. They're a tad bit longer. They're 30 inches. And they both seem to fly the same. The only difference is these have 5.5-inch fletching on them, which I like the look of better, but obviously at longer yardage, they do drop a little bit. But at 25 yards and under, they about perform the same. So I'm also using this to figure out which arrows I'm gonna shoot. I haven't 100% decided yet, but that's where it is. The other thing I want to talk about is I did change. I hope this has been recording the whole time. It says it has. I apologize for that. I did change my bow grip about 2 days ago. I used to always grip the bow with my whole hand, and I know you get torque and all that, but that's just the way that I've always done it. I have tried, the whole just fingers and all that. Tried it a number of times. It's uncomfortable. I don't like it. But I tried again, maybe Friday. Today's Sunday, so Friday. I was doing 2 fingers, and that was okay. And I had my other fingers just resting on the handle there. The bow did seem to be a bit louder, which I didn't like so much. I also tried, holding the fingers out. Try having all fingers on the bow. What I've settled to is I still have all my fingers on the bow. I'm about like this. It's still a loose or an open grip, as they call, and it's still pretty concentrated on the meaty part of my thumb, and it is still really loose. I like that. That's what I've been doing the past 2 days. It's comfortable. I can get to the same spot all the time and shoot. But this is my first time ever trying this and successfully trying it. And I would appreciate any feedback anybody's got. If you went from this kind of a hold on your bow to this kind of a hold on your bow, I'd love to hear back from you on how that's working out. Okay, but anyway, kind of enough of all that. I'm gonna shoot. I'll go through it one time, shooting, walking up to the target, and so you can see what I got on the target, maybe get a better look at my target. But then after that, I don't know that I'm gonna record all of it. Maybe I'll record maybe half of it or some of it, but I'll definitely at the end put up what my score is so you guys can see it. Anyway, enough of that. Let's shoot. I have shot a little bit today in my basement, but that was about an hour or two ago. I'm not going to take any warm-up shots. We're just going to get right into it. I'm going to start with my Patriot arrows. All right, enough of me talking, more shooting. And like I said, I am changing my grip here a little bit, so I might keep doing that for a while, I think. Okay. Looks like it's just maybe under the 10 ring. Take the camera up there. So there's my bag that I'm shooting at. Looks like it's just an 8, but we'll take it. I shoot for 8s and hope for 10s. Typically on a course, I end up with about 7 5s. And I'm trying to get that number down. All right, head back. You kind of maybe see my softballs laying there. That's my first shot, second shot, third shot, fourth shot, fifth shot. Creek's up and running a little bit. We had some rain. Okay, we'll go to the side so maybe you can see my whole shot. Looks like we're in there. I forgot to write my score down. 1 second. That was an 8. Sorry. Looks like another 8 on that one. Yeah. The bag's a little wet from the rain, so sometimes it's hard to get them out. This is the first video I've done in about maybe 2 weeks. I've been working a lot lately, which is a good thing, I guess. I don't know the yardage on these shots. I don't know. Maybe pushing 15, maybe a little further than 15, maybe pushing 20 in some of them. So this is shot number 3. Looks like another 8. still been doing the small talk stuff in my head. It's a process. Definitely another 8. I'm sure we'll get my arrow in the pocket there. Damn it, I didn't write my scores down. So that's 2 more 8s. I'm gonna set the camera down and go write that down. This one might be a little tougher. It's kind of in the trees to get the camera, but it looks all right. Give me 1 second. The trees ain't even in the way. Shot number 4. I missed it completely. I ain't even gonna go take the camera up there. I'll look back at the video to really see what I did wrong on that one. Obviously, my process broke down. Okay, shot number 5. That one looks like a 10. I'm not focusing on my release on those shots. Any 5 of them, I really didn't too much. But it's... All right, that one's definitely a 10. So I'm gonna pause on the filming just because I don't want to bore you guys to death. And maybe my last 5 shots, I'll turn the camera back on and then show you my score-wise what I ended up with. See you in a few. Okay, I'm back. Shooting like crap. I'm a 5-making machine. These are the last 5 shots. Shooting a tapered shaft. My release has not been really clean this morning. There are gnats flying around, but that shouldn't. Could be gnats flying around at a shoot, right? All right, here we go. That one's maybe a 10. Looks like it is. Shot number 2. a 5. I'm not even going to walk it up there. Shot number 3. Five, I almost missed the whole target. Shot number 4. Another 5. So I can get this whole thing in camera to really watch what I'm doing wrong. Last one. I'll walk it up. It's maybe a low 10. The shot still didn't feel great. I think it's my release that's been a little off. I got lucky on that one. It's a 10. Alright, so where am I at here? That's what I've been doing past few days. I never seem to shoot it well. But it's practice, and I'd rather shoot poor here than an actual shoot. The past couple shoots I've gone to, I've done okay. I think I shot a 238 at the last one and a 242 maybe. I'd have to go back and look at the one before that. And as far as the arrows, they fly about the same for me. But anyway, that's what I got going on today. I'll figure out my score and leave it in the title, but it ain't good. All right, see y'all later. Have a good one. Okay, everybody, I'm back again. I shot terrible that first time through, and I think I figured out why. I was rushing everything. I was rushing shooting, rushing getting back to the stake, everything, rush. So I shot the whole thing again, and I really drug my feet. Took my time in between each shot. I actually walked around a little bit before each shot. I even thought maybe one of my dogs was loose in the woods. I kind of went back up to the house, put them, she wasn't loose in the woods, but I put them in their kennel until I was done. And so anyway, so the scores. The first time I shot a 189, which is freaking terrible. I had 2 misses, and like I said, it was just rush, 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 rush. The second time I shot, where I really took my time dragging my feet, I shot a 230. It's not my best, but hey, it's better than a 189. But like I said, the moral of the story here is there ain't no time limit on this. Take your time. Take a bottle of water, drink that, maybe take a cracker or 2, whatever. But that's what I'm doing. And just for anybody from Whiskey City watching this, is there a way I can switch this? Where you at? That there, if you see him, that's the real Pugsley. All right, guys, have a good one.